Dante's Cove is this gorgeous piece of paradise, and on the surface everything looks turquoise, waters, blue skies, white sand, gorgeous people running around. But underneath the surface is a really dark and inexplicable devilment.
I'm dying to be with you.
If I had to describe this series, Dante's Cove, I would call it a blend of Sex in the City meets Dark Shadows meets
The OC meets Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
With a little bit of Melrose Place thrown in there.
And I'd say a small dose of Queer as Folk.
a little Blade, a little Vampire Lestat.
Meets Beverly Hills 90210.
Young, hip, slick, sophisticat.
Sexy, horror, gay lesbian soap opera.
We got the passion and the lust and the hot people, and mixed it all together, and we got Dante's Cove.
It's a very, very sexy show, and while it pays a certain homage to shows that have gone before, it is completely unique. It's like nothing else.
It's got a lot of sort of a witchcraft element to a bunch of just normal kids in everyday society trying to cope with their own problems, and the two worlds kind of meet, and it gets very interesting fast.
I think overall it's about love. It's about love between friends, between partners, and how love can exist and sometimes triumph in a really tough world.
It's about having struggles with love and being confused in love, to not knowing what to do, not knowing what your heart's saying.
I think it explores youth and growing up and what it's like to discover yourself and who you are.
It's an extravagant script with a lot of beautiful sets, and it's got an amazing sort of feel to it.
It's like a page turner, and you just want to find out, and it never comes to these conclusions.
It's sort of this philosophy of what is good and what is evil, from whose perspective.
The lightning strikes and the thunder rolls, and this ominous quality suddenly takes over the screen.
Well, every great series has its diva. And the diva of Dante's Cove is Tracy Scoggins' character, Grace. I guess you could say it's sort of the Joan Collins of our series in a way. It's a little bit campy, it's a little bit over the top, it's a little bit fabulous.
Grace!
Consider the wedding night spoiled.
Grace, no!
One of the unusual things about Dante's Cove is that our romantic leads are two gay men played by Gregory Michael and Charlie David, and they are such a cute couple and are so romantic and so sweet together on screen and look so sexy and everything. It's just, this is something that the audience is going to just adore.
I was attracted to the role of Toby because it allowed me to stretch myself in ways as an actor that I haven't before. I think it's such a beautiful relationship that they have. It's put under tremendous stress.
My mom doesn't know about me.
She knows.
She thinks I have a girlfriend. Kevin, what? Stop trying to hide it.
I really wanted to tackle that, to see how Gregory Michael and myself would be able to bring that together, if we could really show the love that these two guys have for each other.
Things get bad at home again. You know you got a place to stay.
I'll be fine. It'll all be fine. Kevin came from a family that abused him physically, mentally. Just call me gay to my face and get it over with.
Well, are you? Because I'm not living in the same house with a faggot.
And Toby tells him, hey, buddy, you're safe with me, and you'll be safe with all my friends. You should come to Dante's Cove.
My character is the epitome of nice and loving. He is completely head over heels in love with Kevin and devotes himself entirely to that relationship.
My character's always had dreams and visions, even as a young boy growing up, never really understanding and knowing what those visions meant. But just from soul searching and digging into his heart and his dreams, these dark images become very prevalent when he arrives at Dante's Cove.
Can I help you?
I've asked my buddy Corey to greet Kevin when he gets there and kind of show him around the place.
Corey, nice to meet you.
You too, man.
The Hotel Dante is definitely the gathering place for all the young people of the island.
My character, Corey, is kind of the resident jackass gay male slut that lives in the Hotel Dante.
What is this all about?
Oh, good, you found it. Thanks. Welcome to the Hotel Dante. Hi, cutie. I'm Amber.
My character is definitely, she's flirtatious and sexually out there.
Kevin was definitely thrust into a hodgepodge of personalities here at Dante's Cove.
Toby also has a number of interesting relationships with some of the other characters on the island. His best friend is Van, who is a lesbian, and I think that that's a really cool pairing to see a gay guy and a lesbian as best friends.
Van and Toby really become a team in this whole adventure in trying to discover and unravel the mystery.
She has an intuition that he's going to play a big part in her self-realization.
Dante's Cove is a place where everyone doesn't care who you are, what you do, and a place where it's just peaceful and fun and good times. Well, it sounds really nice, but then we all find out a little bit down the road that there's something lurking around Dante's Cove.
The gay and lesbian relationships definitely feel more honest and real than some of the other soap operas or TV shows that I've seen, because you're not getting your stereotypical gay man or, flaming homosexual.
This is my first show where I'm openly gay as a person. I've played gay roles previously, but I'm excited for this one in particular because, close your eyes, it really delves into the relationship of Kevin and Toby. I've decided to be out because that's important to me as a person, regardless of my career, regardless of if I was an actor or a basketball player or a dentist or a librarian.
I have absolutely no issues whatsoever with playing a character that is gay. Sexual preference doesn't have any bearing on what I decide to do as an actor whatsoever, just as I believe that it shouldn't have any bearing in the outside world as well.
I think Dante's Cove is trying to say that you are who you are. And in the case of Grace and Ambrosius, 200 years of obsessive love, the most powerful high priestess in the whole sect, cannot make him straight.
I thought it would be a very good challenge for myself to take the plunge into something and go in a direction that I myself have never been. To take on the character of Ambrosius, explore what it's like to be repressed, to have your sexuality kind of have to be swept under the rug. And that's something that I've never experienced in my life. I've always been able to just say, hey, this is what I like.
Here TV, being the first gay network, it has created a great outlet for these kinds of projects to be made.
I think Here TV is going to be, it's going to come on like gangbusters. I think it's long overdue, very, very long overdue. And I think not only on an entertainment level, but just on a humanity level, I think it's going to really be, it's going to do some very good things for a lot of people. It's the beauty of Dante's Cove. Anything can happen, anything will happen, and you never know what's going to happen next.